Hey y'all, it's Kelly at Crochet Mom for Life. How are y'all doing today? Um, did you have a good Christmas? Um, and by Christmas I mean did you have a peaceful Christmas? Because to me, that's the best kind of Christmas there is a nice peaceful one. And we had a real peaceful Christmas. Um, yeah, it was a little racket for about 2 hours, maybe if that long, and then after that, it's gone. They ate, they opened up the presents, and they're gone. And yesterday we sat here and watched movies and napped and ate. Seemed like we ate all day long on the stuff I fixed Saturday night. And I really didn't fix a whole lot of food. I fixed the snacks, like sweet snacks. And we just grazed all day yesterday. I had put in excuse me, I put in a crock pot meal. And I guess I waited too late or put too much in there, whatever. But it was like late, about 8 o'clock. Turned that joker off last night. So I ain't got to cook today. I can just warm that stuff up. And it's cowboy feed. I don't know if y'all made any of that, but we I put that in the crock pot, and so we didn't even eat supper last night. That's how much we grazed all day long. So, but today I've been off today, and I went to went down the road a piece and did a little shopping. I had to get me some new shoes. My feet's been hurting me at work, and I went to Walmart and got some bird feed because I like to feed my birds, and they out there just eating every bit they can get right now. And I got me some 50% off Christmas wrapping paper and some 50% off Christmas cards. And then I got my shoes at the shoe department. And I come on to the house. So it's cold out there. It's been cold all weekend here, and I ain't complaining. I love cold weather. I don't want it to stay like this, but it's been nice. Christmas it being cold instead of out there in the shorts. And I like that. I like to be a little bit chilly, at Christmas time. But so I thought I'd get on here today and show you my little finished project, my finished pretty. And I've only got one since the last time I seen you last week. And I've been thinking about everything I want January 1st on 2023 to be. And I hope I get a lot accomplished, but I don't know. I know I don't need to buy any more yarn. I know I need to not buy any more yarn. Whether or not I stick to that is a totally different thing, and I just don't need to add to it too much. I need to use a little bit of it, and then add what I need. I have to balance my wants and my needs. So help me, Lord Jesus, balance my wants and my needs. It's in 2023. So, but I always do that at this time of year. I always think about what I want 2023, or what other year I want it to be like. And got some things in mind, so I'm hoping that I can get them accomplished. But I wanted to show you uh, what I finished. And I finished, boom, I finished, what did they call this thing? It's a pattern, a make-along, I reckon that you call it, from Yarn Inspirations. And Sarah Zimmerman was the pattern writer, I think. Let me pull this up on my other little phone here. Um, I'm not very prepared, y'all. Welcome to everybody that's never watched me before or just started tuning in. This is just fly by the seat of my pants on my channel. My brain fixed. Okay. It was on Yarn Inspirations, and it was tuna and bone stuffy crochet. I'll link that. It's at Stuffy Crochet Along, and it was Sarah Zimmerman from Repeat Crafter Me, and If y'all remember that book, I have shared several times, and I've made several things. Cute Crochet Critters. She was the writer of those patterns, and I can kind of tell because it's kind of similar. But I finished. I don't know if this is bones or tuna. I guess it's bones, ain't it? I don't call it bones, but I finished bones, and I made the little collar, although I haven't got a little charm to put right there. So be it. You know, it's got a collar on. It's got a necklace. And then I do this thing when I sew. I kind of add the tails crooked sometimes. And I added the tail crooked, so I had to take it out. And when I took it out, I flawed my yarn a little bit up. And I didn't like that. So I said, well, what can I do? So when I put on the new tail, I put a heart tattoo right there to cover up that little spot. Does that look all right, y'all? Oh, got a little heart on its derriere backside. But it was a fun little pattern, and if you never have attempted to make amigurumi, this was an easy pattern to follow. And as with all her patterns, I have noticed that every round she does, she'll put like crochet one, chain one. Don't do that, because when you do that, you're going to have a seam in this animal, and I've noticed that. So I've just left off anything that says crochet chain one at the beginning of the rounds. So, but I enjoyed making it. I had put it down for a while to work on those Grinch scarves and the deer. I finished another deer, a little small one, and I got it to the person on Christmas Eve, and so I've still got enough still got one deer over here. I just about done. I could put it together too. So, and I gave my other one away, so I'm going to have to make me one again. So that was a fun little pattern. This is a big twist yarn. I hope I didn't throw big twist. What's the color? It's acrylic aqua, and I've still got enough. I could make probably 2 more of these things. So my dog's walking in here. But yeah, this was a pretty good yarn to do this with. I noticed this one wasn't as bad as some of them I've been using here lately. The white's the mainstay, and this is some of that big twist baby yarn, and it's got a little sparkle to it. You know, I told you last week, I think, or one of my videos, I had frogged a baby blanket, and that's some of that baby blanket yarn that I used. So I think she's cute. She's cute. I need to do something else now. I need to finish that daggum penguin. That's what I'm going to do tonight. That's my next thing. So I'm going to finish that one up and finish the penguin up, which is almost done anyway. And then I'm going to get back to work on, so I grab it, on my blanket. I worked on it a little bit yesterday, I think. This is a little ombre blanket. It's red heart, purple. It's a pattern by Crochet with Claire. Very mindless and easy. So I'm going to get back to work on that and get this one completed. In the middle of other things too. So I was thinking about what I wanted to do next year. You know, I need to think about doing things to donate. So I'm thinking about just committing myself to make 1 hat a month and maybe work on a couple of blankets to donate. I don't know how folks do it when they crank out 2 or 3 blankets a month. God bless you, because I can't do that. I'm just what you call slow. Oh, I fell asleep last night with my hook in my hand. So we had on Tulsa King, and I went to sleep right in the middle of it. Didn't even get to know what it was about all the way on that episode, which is a good show, by the way. It's got Sylvester Stallone. But yeah, I just fall asleep. I've been working a lot, 6 to 2. I've been going 40 hours a week, sometimes a little bit more here lately. So when I get in, I'm just exhausted. I got to get up and finish my cleaning in there and finish my laundry because I go back to work tomorrow, and it'll probably be 6 days before I get a day off again. So I get tired when I get in, and all. So but I wanted to show you my little book. I started this last year, and I was writing down everything I have done since January 2022. And so I counted all my little items, and if I've counted right and I've wrote down, I've logged them, I've done 70 things this year. And that's not counting this and whatever I finish, but I feel pretty much accomplished. Some months I didn't do as much as the others. Like in July, I only made 3 things. And October, well, I made 4 things. But some months I did more than others. So I'm just going to keep on doing my thing. And, so that's my little cheap crochet journal, I guess. I keep it right there, and this thing lifts up. I keep it right there, along with all kind of mess. Roll counters and password books, and might be a pack of M&Ms down there, I don't know. But I just wanted to come on here and show you that, and tell you about it. I didn't sew that. I hot glued it. I took a page from Mama Kayla, and I hot glued them suckers. So, and I ain't going nowhere. So, but anyway, well, I'm gonna hop off here, and I'm sure there's a lot of things I could say. I loved all the vlogmases. I loved watching Cindy Hart's crochet every day, and Miss Angelia at Crocheting House Mouse, and several others. Charm Grammy Crochet, I loved watching her every day, and She's Got Yarn, Miss Nancy. I watch all those every day, and whoever my favorites come up, like I Love Loopies, I watch her and all, and Miss Ella, No Catchy Name. Several I catch. K&K Crochet. But I've enjoyed all that this month, and I'm glad everybody is, participating and giving us a lot of content, to look at. So, because it sure ain't nothing on TV to watch. Gotta go through all them daggum commercials on TV, and they're a lot longer than these ads. A lot of them, anyway. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Thanks everybody that has come by and subscribed to me. I appreciate every one of you, and I'm looking forward to the next year and see what it brings. My husband told me, he said, you need to make more videos. I said, well, I don't know what to say, so I may have to come up with a little shebang next year to see what I can come up with. So I've done good this year. I've committed, and I've made myself get on here several times a month, and not space so much in between. So next year I'm going to do the same. So that's what I'm going to commit to right here and now. So, well, y'all, I'm going to get off here and get to washing some dishes and finishing up this laundry. Fun. And I'm going to catch y'all later, and y'all have a good week. Bye, y'all.